What is up, you glorious geeks and masochists of modern cinema? Today, we're strapping ourselves in for a roller coaster of regret as we count down the top 10 movie plot twists that didn't just drop the ball, they punted it into a dumpster fire and danced around the flames. Have you ever sat through a flick hyped for a big reveal only to get slapped with a twist that's so dumb it feels like the writers were drunk on expired Kool-Aid? Yeah, we're talking about those moments, the ones that leave you questioning your life choices and the sanity of everyone in the writer's room. From Indy chasing aliens to Deadpool getting lobotomized, these are the plot twists that crashed harder than a Windows 95 update.
You suck, you jackass!
So let's get those pitchforks and some popcorn, hit that like button if you're already mad, and let's dive into this parade of cinematic train wrecks. Number 10, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Aliens.
What have they done? Why aliens? Aliens don't belong in an Indiana Jones movie.
So that shiny crystal skull is not some ancient relic. It's an alien calling card and Indy's chasing little green men. Aliens in an Indiana Jones movie, are you kidding me? It's like tossing a lightsaber into The Godfather. Wrong vibe, wrong universe, wrong everything. There's not a shred of foreshadowing to prep us for the sci-fi detour. Indy's supposed to be cracking whips and punching Nazis, not playing Close Encounters with Spielberg's BFFs from Beyond the Stars. This twist turns a treasure hunting romp into a Saturday morning cartoon reject. No build-up, no hints, just a giant LOL aliens dumped on us like a bucket of cold water. And the impact, I think, makes the whole franchise feel like it got lost in a clearance bin at Area 51. Lucas and Spielberg owe us an apology and a time machine to unsee this nonsense. But if we're being honest, I liked it better than Dial of Destiny. That's just me. Number 9, Iron Man 3. The Mandarin was an actor? So this is the twist. The Mandarin, Tony Stark's ultimate nemesis, is just Trevor Slattery, a drunk actor hired by the real villain, Aldrich Killian. Shane Black was really playing troll in this one.
I'm too old for this shit.
He teased us with Ben Kingsley chewing scenery as the Mandarin, only to yank the rug out and go, ha! It's a fake out. Look, I love a good subversion, but this one ain't it. It's like promising a steak dinner and serving a tofu patty with a smirk. Why does Killian even bother with this theater kid charade? No motivation, no logic, just a middle finger to comic fans who wanted the real Mandarin, not some boozy stand-in. Marvel's lucky RDJ's charm carried this mess because this surprise was honestly DOA. Number 8, Wonder Woman. Ares helps to stop Ludendorff. Here's the twist. World War I isn't just evil. It's orchestrated by Ares, the god of war, pulling strings from the shadows. Patty Jenkins had hooked us with Diana's Humans Are Messy arc, and then bam, Ares shows up like a discount Loki going, actually, it's all me. And that right there completely guts the film's heart. Blaming a god undercuts the whole mankind's flaws vibe, turning a gritty war tale into a CGI boss fight from a PS2 game. Where's the foreshadowing? Nowhere. It's a mustache-twirling reveal that feels tacked on because someone yelled, "We need a big bad." And the impact cheapens everything Diana learned, leaving us with a moral as deep as a puddle. It would have been great if there was less divine nonsense and more human stakes. But, you know, I didn't write the movie. Number 7, Hancock. Mary's superpowers and immortality. Here's the twist. Hancock's love interest, Mary, isn't just a housewife. She's a 3,000-year-old superhuman tied to his past. This twist comes out of nowhere, like a jump scare in a rom-com. No hints, no build-up, just Mary going, oh, by the way, I'm basically Wonder Woman with better hair. Now, I'll admit, it's a cool concept, but it was executed like a drunk toddler. Why keep it secret? What's her motivation? The script doesn't care, and neither do we. Will Smith's charisma can't save this plot from feeling like a last-second, let's make it weird pitch. It doesn't tie the story together, it just tangles it up and calls it a day. A twist this random deserves a refund, not applause.
That was so fucking stupid.
I guess we're getting a second one, so we'll see. Number 6, Now You See Me. FBI agent Dylan Rhodes is actually in charge. This dumb twist. So Dylan Rhodes, the FBI guy hunting the Four Horsemen, is secretly their mastermind. I mean, do I really have to tell you why this sucks? A cop secretly running the show. Sounds dope until you realize it makes absolutely no sense. Why spend the whole movie acting like a bumbling idiot if you're the genius behind the curtain? The twist collapses under its own weight like a bad magic trick where you can see the wires. There's no motivation that holds water, and the reveal? It lands with all the shock of a weather report saying it might rain. Louis Leterrier wanted a mic mic drop moment, but he gave us a
What the fuck, man?
instead. It's a twist that tries to outsmart us and ends up outsmarting itself. Right into the trash bin. Number 5, Planet of the Apes. General Thade wins. So this ending implies Ape General Thade somehow took over Earth. Or an Earth? It's vague as hell. Tim Burton, what even is this? The twist is so murky you need a PhD in ape politics just to figure it out. Did Thade win? How do you get there? Why does it look like Abe Lincoln's a chimp now? A good twist leaves you stunned, not squinting at the screen like you missed a PowerPoint slide. There's no clarity, no payoff, just a confusing mess that screams, "We'll figure it out in the sequel." I got a spoiler for you. Come here. There's no sequel because nobody gave a shit. This isn't subversive. It's a riddle wrapped in a monkey suit, and honestly, it just plain sucks. Number 4, Saw 3D. Dr. Gordon is the new Jigsaw. This twist. Dr. Gordon, the guy who sawed off his foot in the first Saw, is back as Jigsaw's apprentice. Oh look, a nostalgic grab. Bringing back Gordon could have been cool as hell, but it's handled like a daytime soap pulling the evil twin card. Seriously, it's like something out of Friends. No real foreshadowing beyond he survived, no depth, just ta-da! A moment that feels like the franchise was scraping the bottom of a trap barrel. It doesn't add to the mythos, it's a cheap, "Hey, remember him?" stunt that lands with a thud. By Saw 3D, we were already numb to the gore, and this twist was the final nail in the coffin we'd stopped caring about. I'm all about leaving legacy characters alone unless you got something worth saying, which was Saw X. I was soured on the series until then I was intrigued, and then the rug was pulled out from under us because they're not making a Saw 11 now, so whatever. Number 3, Star Trek Into Darkness. John Harrison is Khan. Ooh boy, talk about jumping the shark. So shady bad guy John Harrison reveals he's actually Khan, Trek's biggest baddie. Gee, I wonder why. J.J. Abrams, always there to ruin our childhood, thought he was slick. But this twist was telegraphed harder than a Klingon war cry. Fans sniffed out Khan months before the trailers dropped. Sorry, J.J., your lens flare can't hide the obvious. Instead of a fresh villain, we get reheated Khan with none of its original's gravitas. It's not a subversion, it's a lazy callback that bets on nostalgia and it loses. The motivation's recycled, the impact's a shrug, and the whole thing feels like a marketing ploy to yell, and honestly, this one was just boldly phoning it in, and this movie just hasn't aged well at all. Number 2, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Rey is a Palpatine. Rey's not just a nobody. She's Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter. Fully retcon Batman. This twist is a desperate grab for drama that trips over its own cape. No setup in Force Awakens or Last Jedi. No coherent reason her parents ditched her, just a Palpatine's back and he's a grandpa. Bombshell that reeks of studio panic. It's like Disney threw a dart at a lore board and yelled, "That'll do!" Rey's arc deserved better than a bloodline twist that clashes with everything they'd built up. The lack of foreshadowing and the sheer make it up as we go energy make this a galactic misfire. Again, J.J. Abrams. Rian Johnson came in to fuck everything up, and JJ just finished it off, I guess. Number 1, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Deadpool as Weapon XI. So Deadpool, a merc with the mouth, comes back as Weapon 11, a mute laser-eyed abomination with his yapper sewn shut. Seriously. Sweet mother of mutant massacres, where the hell do I start? You take Deadpool, king of quips, breaker of fourth walls, and turn him into a silent, stitched-up Frankenstein knockoff? This isn't a twist, it's a war crime against comic fans. No foreshadowing justifies this abomination. No motivation explains why they neuter the most talkative guy in Marvel. And the impact was that it torched the X-Men franchise's credibility so bad Ryan Reynolds had to claw it back with 2 solo films. Honestly, this is just peak Hollywood arrogance, taking a fan favorite and going, nah, we'll make him a Cyclops wannabe. It's the twist that keeps on giving us nightmares. Congrats, Fox. You built a throne of failure and sat on it. Thank God they bounced back, though. And there you go, the top 10 movie plot twists that didn't just fail, they took a swan dive into the abyss and dragged us with them. Whether it's missing the setup, butchering characters, or just plain old stupidity, these flops remind us that Hollywood's got a knack for snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. But now it's your turn to join the rant fest. Which plot twist had you yeeting your remote at the screen? Let's hit the comments. Let's argue about it. If you enjoyed this glorious tirade, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next time we skewer Tinseltown's finest fumbles. Until then, stay loud and keep calling out this nonsense, because if you don't, who will? As always, the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone, but what do I know? I'm but a mere jackass. I'll try to do better next time. Catch you later, friends.
That talks too much. politics to sports, I'll spout.